It starts subtly, a misplaced key, a forgotten promise, a sudden, inexplicable argument that blooms from nothing like a ghost orchid in a dead tree. You feel it first as a prickle of confusion, a tiny crack in the porcelain of your shared reality. You dismiss it. A bad day. Stress. A simple mistake. But then the mistakes multiply. The small storms become a constant weather pattern. Your life, once a sanctuary, now feels like a rickety ship in a tempest she conjured. You find yourself constantly apologizing for things you didn't do. You become a firefighter in a world where she is the hidden arsonist. The smoke stings your eyes, but you can't see the hand that holds the match. You think, am I going crazy? You retrace your steps, replay conversations, dissect every word. The doubt she plants in the world around you begins to grow within your own mind. This isn't random, this isn't fate. This is a test, a brutal, unspoken loyalty test, where the rules are secret, and the only way to pass is to endure the chaos she creates. Here is the truth. She is breaking the world to see if you will break with it. She is setting fires to see if you will burn for her. This isn't strength. It isn't a sign of passionate love. It is a desperate scream from a place of profound insecurity. A fear of abandonment so deep she would rather destroy the relationship than risk being left in peace. This is psychology. It's a trauma response known as testing behavior. She is recreating the chaos of her past, hoping you will be the hero her history never provided. She needs to see you choose her, not in the quiet moments, but in the heart of a hurricane she herself has summoned. She doesn't trust stability. Peace feels like a lie, a prelude to desertion. So she introduces a variable she can control: chaos. Your reaction to this chaos becomes her only reliable metric for your love. Will you get angry? Will you leave? Or will you stay? Will you fix what she has broken? Every problem you solve, every fire you extinguish, is a point scored in a game you don't even know you're playing. Consider Elias. He loved Serafina. He loved her fierce spirit, her dark humor. But he was always tired. Tired from the constant low-grade emergencies that seemed to orbit her. The night of his big promotion interview, his lucky tie went missing. Serafina helped him search, her eyes wide with manufactured concern, creating a frantic, chaotic rush against the clock. He found it, just in time. She hugged him, whispering, "See, we can get through anything." He felt a surge of relief, mistaking the resolution of a manufactured crisis for a moment of genuine connection. Another time, she accidentally deleted a crucial project file from his computer, hours before the deadline. It led to a sleepless night of frantic recovery, with her by his side, making coffee and offering hollow words of support. He succeeded, of course. He always did. And each time she would praise his strength, his resilience. "I don't know what I'd do without you," she'd say. And he would feel like a knight, not realizing his armor was rusting from the constant, artificial rain. He was passing her tests, but he was losing himself. His energy, his focus, his peace, all were being sacrificed at the altar of her insecurity. The transformation begins not with an explosion, but with a quiet, chilling moment of clarity. A pattern recognized, a puzzle piece clicking into place. For Elias, it was a simple phrase. After a week of escalating, nonsensical tension, she picked a fight over the way he loaded the dishwasher. As he stood there, exhausted and bewildered, she said, "I just needed to know you wouldn't leave even when things are impossible." And there it was, not an apology, but a confession, an admission that the impossible was a deliberate construction. The storm wasn't a natural disaster, it was a performance, and he was the sole audience member and the stagehand expected to applaud at the end. You see it now, don't you? The little inconsistencies, the dramas that erupt just when you're at your weakest or busiest, the way she seems to feed on the resolution, on your tired declaration that you will stay, that you will fix it. It's a form of emotional vampirism. She creates a wound, the chaos, so she can drink the proof of your love from it, your endurance. When you understand this, the game changes. You are no longer a participant, but an observer. You see the strings, you see the hands of the puppeteer. You stop reacting and start observing. When the next crisis emerges, you don't dive in to fix it. You watch her. You watch her eyes, her posture. You will see a flicker of anticipation, the tense stillness of an actor waiting for their cue. What happens when you don't play your part? What happens when you meet the storm, not with frantic action, but with quiet stillness? When you say, "This is chaos, I will not participate in it." The test short-circuits, the system breaks, her controlled experiment is contaminated by your refusal to be the variable. This is where the real truth is revealed. Her reaction to your piece will tell you everything you need to know. Here is the final painful truth. You cannot heal her by passing her tests. Winning the game only ensures there will be another, more difficult level. Your endurance doesn't build trust, it validates the method. True loyalty is not forged in fire, it's grown in the quiet soil of trust and mutual respect. It is the hand that doesn't push you into the storm, but the one that holds yours and says, "Let's find shelter together." Recognize the pattern, see the chaos for the performance it is. You are not an actor in her play. You deserve a love that is a sanctuary, not a battlefield.